Hello. Hello. This is Sashiko live streaming. I think I'm online. Let's do the live streaming. Sorry, just one thing. So this is like a little bit of announcement or like advertisement. Which one is which? Ah, there we go. So this is a little bit of advertisement. I will be hosting workshop. I will be offering the workshop at the Eileen Fisher Brooklyn, so-called Making Space Brooklyn. And it's coming next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. That'd be great if I can see you there. It is going to be a great experience. If you have taken my workshop before, it's going to overlap like 80%, probably 90% of the contents will overlap. So you probably don't need to take that. But if you haven't had any workshop from me, that will be a very good opportunity to learn how to make Sashiko stitching. Oops. It says that this doesn't. Alright, I'm back. So this is the denim I'm working on right now. And then this fabric will be here. Like this. So I have to make a few more lines. I will make a few more lines and I will patch it together. But yeah, it's kind of exciting to do the workshop with a big brand. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I got a flu shot today, so my hands are a little bit in pain. Not a hands, arms actually. My left arm are a little bit in pain, so it might be a little weird. Oops. It's kind of scary to work with the big organization. It is more difficult to control over things. While if I manage all of the stuff by myself, it is very easy, or like it's up to me to manage everything. For example, I don't know how many people sign up for the workshop for this coming weekend for Eileen Fisher. I don't have access to that, so that's something I feel a little bit strange. Well, it's just a simple complaint, so I probably even shouldn't be saying that. But, it's sometimes more difficult. But regardless, I will do my best. I will try to teach everything I have. Sashiko is not difficult at all. Sashiko is very simple. You don't need like 6 months or even years of experience to get everything. What requires is one good workshop, one more than 3 hours of workshop, proper attention from me, so you will get the posture. After that, it's not that difficult. So, I mean, although I said it's not difficult, it is pretty much up to the stitchers to make a good Sashiko work, or kind of, I wouldn't say lame Sashiko work, but it's all about preference. Some people like the other, some people like this item, the other people like the other item. So it's all about preference, but of course it requires some practice and actually the sense, or probably called talent, the gift, to make it more beautiful. But the basic skill, basic technique is very basic. So if you learn it for, let's say, 3 hours hands-on with me, it should be good enough to keep enjoying Sashiko for pretty much the entire life. It's the same as learning how to ride a bike or how to drive or swim. It's more like a muscle memory thing. Once you get it, you get it. Hello. よかったです。ご満足いただけて。よかったよかった。 I call this like a puckery stitching. Make sure you smooth the fabric, okay? After you make Sashiko stitching, you make sure to smooth the fabric. Otherwise, it's gonna end up with the sad result. Yeah, so I'm getting a little nervous about the workshop in the Island Fisher. I will do very much similar things as I usually do, so I am not worried about what I do, what I teach there, but I'm kind of nervous about the reaction from the participant. Usually my audience, my students are people who are very much interested in Sashiko stitching, so they have specific requests, specific goal when they even come to the workshop, right? They have goal. But for the Island Fisher, those people who receive my information, the announcement or advertisement of the workshop will be somebody who might not know what Sashiko is, yet interested in the sustainability or repurposing, upcycling the fabric. So it probably required a little bit of different communication technique or communication phrases to deliver what I want to do throughout Sashiko. So for that, I'm a bit nervous if I can do what I want to do. Sashiko is my business. I mean, I get revenue, I get money for what I do. So it's not correct, it's not true that if I say I'm not doing Sashiko for the money. At the same time, this is kind of crazy to say that, but my priority is not money neither. I really would like to share the culture, not only the stitching itself. I would like to share the culture of Sashiko. So I do have a kind of basic request, or probably people call it demand, when somebody wants to learn Sashiko stitching. The scary part of workshop with collaborating the other organization is that they do have their own culture, brand, and the message. When those two messages kind of conflict each other, the workshop gets kind of difficult. I hope it doesn't happen in this time. At the same time, I hope that I communicated well enough to, I don't want to say educate, but I like to make sure that I communicated well to the person who's in charge of the workshop, that I have a specific goal. So let's see. Many people told me that it's a very exciting news to work with Eileen Fisher. It is very good news, and I am very happy about it. But I didn't know about Eileen Fisher until I hear from that person. So let's see. It's not straight. The reason if I want to make it as straight as I can, I usually draw the line in advance. I am not drawing the patterns right now because I'm gonna use this fabric to as a joint between one leg to the one piece to the other piece of denim. So I wanted to make sure that I have naturality of the stitching. If I make it too straight, I thought it might be a little bit of unusual. Not unusual, looks unnatural. I don't know, I'm just doing it out of my instinct, I think that's the correct word. So let's see. I'm getting sleepy again. After 9, my brains are kind of stopped, almost dead. So unless there's something really stimulating, I end up with doing a live streaming without much talking. I apologize for that. But I'm so sleepy.ごめん。今、ごめん。コメント見た。一応英語なので、英語でやっていいですか？コメントまた別の機会でやってください。DM とかにして。コメントは嬉しいんですけど、あまり日本語で盛り上がってもと思うんで。眠たいのもあるけどね。はい、よろしくです。よいしょ。よし。 since I'm getting super sleepy, I will probably end this in 10 minutes or so. If you have any questions, please leave me the comment so I may be able to answer that. If I have to stop my hands and answer, I might not answer it, but otherwise I will do my best. Don't worry about the Japanese comment. I sometimes switch language, but the YouTube on Wednesday at 9 p.m. I would like to kind of focus on English. Besides those mumbling that I have to make in Japanese. I'm just so super sleepy. It's a quite a lot of stitching in 40 minutes, 45 minutes. It's a quite a lot of stitching, I think. As I said, I didn't make it straight because I am gonna patch it to the denim where it's gonna be moving a lot. So I will see how it's gonna turn out. If the straight line looks better, I will probably do it in the next project. And at last, this is a little advertisement, but I did it in the beginning. Just a second, okay. There we go. Ready? There we go. So I will be offering the Sashiko workshop at Eileen Fisher, Brooklyn, so-called Making Space Brooklyn, on October 13th and 14th. That's like a day workshop, 4 hours length workshop. On Saturday, I will do one workshop. On Sunday, I will do exactly same identical workshop on Sunday. So you can pick the time from either Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. I have to do it because I have to travel to New York for 5 hours. If you have taken my workshop, or if you know how to use thimble and needle and everything, this workshop will not be for you because I will go over pretty much everything. So the regular workshop I offer in New York is very similar to what I do in the Eileen Fisher. However, if you don't know anything about Sashiko, or if you like to make Sashiko stitching the speed and accuracy as I did here, this Eileen Fisher workshop will be the great opportunity for you to learn, and I'll be there for you to correct your position, posture, how to hold the needle and thimbles like that. So this will be a great opportunity. Since I don't live in New York, I don't have any studio, I don't have any shop, and it takes it's 220 miles away. It's not always easy for me to go to New York, but this year, thanks to the other organizations and supporters, I can do. I'm doing a lot of stuff, but this will be something you can take a look at it. It's in a beautiful space by Eileen Fisher, working on the Sashiko with some of their swatches. It will be a nice opportunity, I believe. Alright, thank you so much for watching the live streaming. I'm sorry, at this time, like around 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock in Eastern time is not the best time for me to do the live streaming because I'm so sleepy. But otherwise, this is the time I would like to do in English. So I will see you next week, Wednesday at 9 p.m.